certificate, I still wasn't ready to accept that my hero was truly gone. I wasn't ready to turn everything we shared into memories. I wasn't willing to face a future that felt so definite without him by my side. No matter who came in or out of our lives, it was always just us. He was an incredible man, effortlessly entertaining to so many. But to me, he was my daddy. And to his 6 grandkids, he was the light. I watched him face every storm with the courage of a lion and the strength of a giant. And his humility, his humility, it was unmatched. I mean, because have you ever known someone so gifted, so strong, who still made it a point to uplift everyone else with honor and grace? That was him. But make no mistake, he meant business. He had a vision, and he believed in doing things the right way. There was no cutting corners. He didn't want any, bullshit attached to his name because he was about excellence. Everything had to be practiced at least 8 times. And another 8 times if there was any mistakes. His poor band. He used to tell me that you ain't on time unless you arrive 15 minutes early. But if you really wanted to wanted to be taken seriously, you had to be tripling that time. We never agreed on that. We never saw eye to eye. But now I think about it and I smile. This award has been so deserved. He touched countless lives, cared more deeply than words can express about everyone he came in contact with. I only wish he could be here to accept this himself. It's an honor beyond words to accept this on his behalf. And honestly, I really don't think he would have chosen anyone else to do it. The shy one. But we miss him tremendously. And I can only hope and pray that I make him as proud as he's made me for 40 years. So thank you all. Truly, thank you for this. And thank you for your time.
We ask that after everybody accepts the awards, they step in front of the photo booth area to get a photo.
All right, as we continue, we want to recognize a group whose impact on music extends far past the stage. The original members of the Debbie Ross Band, known collectively as CRCP, helped shape the sound of the generation right here in Springfield. From performing on major stages to sharing their talents alongside US presidents, their musicianship, professionalism, and their dedication set a standard that continues to inspire us today. And even now, many of them remain active in the community, mentoring, performing, and keeping the spirit of music alive. All righty? So first we will be handing it off to our Miss Debbie Ross. got you. I got you. I got you. There you go. Here's your mic.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everybody. As she said, my name is Debbie Ross. I was contacted a few months by Betsy, and she wanted to give me this award, and I said, as only I can say it, I'm tired of hearing about the Debbie Ross Band. Let me give this award to the people that was responsible for me being here. Because, as a young man said back there, is anybody doing this anymore? Had it not been for John Chris, Santiago Dean Roberts, Frank Parker, and Art Carey, I wouldn't be standing before here today. I'm from the old school. You never forget from where you come. I'm from Lincoln, Illinois. And when I came upon the scene, I was playing in bars and stuff like that. And I had sang at a friend's wedding, and he said, you need to hook up with Art Carey to get in a band. And at that time, I had no musicians, and I talked to Art, and the rest is history. And I learned from these guys. You can learn something from the old people. I'm now one of the old timers. And the rest is history. 40 years in the business. I had no idea where it was going to take us, but had it not been for John and Santiago and Art and Frank, and keep in mind, I didn't mention Chili because at that time, John Chris was playing bass on the keyboards. Okay? That's old school. Chili came later. You understand what I'm saying? But I learned a lot from these guys. So you got to recognize where you come from. And I'm appreciative. So as they saying now, Debbie Ross was able to run because you understand where I'm going with this? So I appreciate these guys. A lot of bumps in the road, but I appreciate these guys. You know, a lot of good times, a lot of bad times, but had it not been for these guys, there would be no Debbie Ross Band. I don't need an award. These guys gave me my award. So, you guys want to come up here and join me on stage? Santiago, Art, Frank Parker, I appreciate you. You have no idea. John, if you're not able to come up here, don't worry about it. Okay, I would appreciate it very much. Would you? You're fine. You're fine, John. John, you want to say something? I'll give you the mic first.
I don't talk a lot anymore. I survived 81 years. And we were Chris Roberts, Parker, and who I left out. But wasn't expecting like this. You know, last time I was here, I got to play, but not right now. Haven't played since Ada Zoo's passing, and he, yeah, but yeah, things happen to these old folks. Hey, hang in there, Sam. But I started a lot of the guys off in the music, and a lot of them that's still in, still performing and doing well. And I'm glad that I get to do this, and I still do it from 5 to 18 at the Garvey Tugman Center.
I just want to say thanks. Yeah, you're right. be smarter than the microphone. Okay, where do I begin at? With John. I'm 74 years old. John picked me up when I was 19. And he was playing everything on keyboards. And back then, I really didn't have a name. I was just that blank sucker in the back and play.
He wouldn't have knew you if it wasn't for me.
Right. I got Santi next to me.
I'm the king.
And I used to play with his brother in a band. And then
Right.
Mike.
Yeah, Michael Roberts,
Okay, your brother.
the bass player.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, I went to school with your oldest brother. Your older brother.
Okay. Okay, wow, I'm moving right along. I guess that's
That's where I learned how to play the dozens.
playing the dozens. Okay, John, we're going to pass this on to Santi. This should be exciting.
Hello, everybody. God bless y'all. And I got so many years in playing music and being around you beautiful folks that it's hard to remember and it's hard to forget. But God bless y'all and thank everybody that played in the. Well, John Crystal was my teacher, and so we had CRS and the Roberts brothers and the Monkeys and the Bastards and everything else. So, but theoretically speaking, on a theological point, woo, I got to learn them big words from there too. But everything is cool, and God bless you all. A lot of you players here. All right.
All right, you are literally looking at living history. CRCP, Debbie Ross. Give it up one more time for him. And then if we can do a quick picture right here. Come on, fellas.
What are we doing now?
We're going to take a quick picture. Just one quick picture. Yep.
We gotta have a hell of a camera to take a picture of our work. It might break.
All right, give it up one more time for him. CRCP and the Debbie Ross. All right, we're going to keep the festival rolling. Again, this is the Good Times, Good Vibes Music Festival. So we've got legacy, we've got amazing music, and we're also here for a very special reason. Y'all see this guy right here? His name is Rick Skippy Major. Now, if you don't know, he is a sound engineer. His home was recently at the Curve Inn, and you were there for about a decade, right? About a decade or so. And he opened so many doors for others and created such a comfortable, amazing place to come and do shows. But unfortunately, the Curve recently experienced a tragedy, a devastating tragedy in the form of a fire. And if you've ever experienced a fire, you know that it was quick, fast, and scary. And so the blessing is no one was hurt, but unfortunately we lost the venue, we lost equipment. So today we are asking to give. Help us get our home back. Help Skiffy get his equipment back, because obviously this equipment, it ain't cheap. And we need a whole lot of it to make things like this happen. So please give. You can give online, you can give with the tip buckets. And enjoy yourselves. Make sure you tip your bartenders, your waitresses, get some food, take some pictures in the back. Did y'all see that beautiful banner in the back? It's fire, ain't it? Look, Kavita did it, so please check out Kavita. But yeah, take pictures, enjoy yourselves. Look, shout out to our amazing host, Miss Bree Shep. And also our awesome DJs, Rick, aka Yuri K, and DJ Philo on the ones and twos. I'm gonna pass it on back to them as we get ready for Paul Bill Jr. Is that all right? All right.